Let me do my thing. Bye. All right. Well, okay, because my calendar says 10:30.
And we are live.
You're on mute, Dave. All right, everybody, welcome to the General Law Committee meeting for today, Tuesday, March 23rd. This should be our last and final meeting of the year, and we have a handful of bills we want to get through before the Senate goes into session. And some members may have to leave, and then we'll come back. I remind everybody that they should get their votes in before 11. Any remarks, James?
No, just thank you. You know, since this is the last meeting, I do have to leave at 9:30 and hope to be back before this meeting is over. But just in case, I wanted to thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you and with Senator Witkos and Representative Ritigliano to congratulate and thank our clerk, Sam Clark, for the great job he's done. It isn't easy. It wasn't easy for anyone this session, but especially for a new clerk, as well as our OLR, and of course our Elsie Shannon, who ably stepped in for Rich Hanratty. So thank you to all of our staff, and with that, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you. Yes, and certainly we echo those comments, and Bonnie and Pam and the rest of our staff as well. Julia Duke, we certainly appreciate all your efforts as well. And as James said, we certainly could not have gotten along without Shannon stepping in, and then Sam doing a tremendous job going from a novice clerk to now wielding the power of the virtual meeting with an iron hand. So we appreciate that. Kevin and Dave, I thought I might just run down the list of bills. There's only 7. Ask if we can do a consent agenda on any, and I'll note the ones that I know we have to vote on separately. Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, I think we'd have to vote separately, Dave, Mike, only because we didn't have all of our members in our meeting yesterday.
Yes, right. We did not, unfortunately, Mr. Chairman. I apologize.
No.
We can probably
we'll just run down. There's only a half dozen or so, and I don't think they'll take too long. So let's do that, please. Can we have a motion to move Senate Bill number 186, an act allowing persons 16 years of age or older to operate rides at amusement parks?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you very much. We've talked about this one before. We heard public testimony. I know some members still have a concern about the age, but others, I think the language has addressed that well. So I'd ask members to support it. Any remarks, Senator Witkos?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As the good chair said, that we did hear public testimony. Nobody testified in opposition. These would allow amusement parks to have 16-year-olds under the supervision of somebody 18 years of age and older to operate machinery. The bill specifically excludes carnival rides, so those ones that just show up on a parking lot and leave after 2 or 3 days, they're not allowed to do this. This impacts a lot of our communities in the state, not only quasi amusement park lake compounds, but the Carousel Museum in Hartford and all the other carousels that are located in the state of Connecticut. It's a jobs bill. It allows these institutions to make sure that they have enough staffing so that our residents and our tourists can enjoy the function. And I would ask everybody's support. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Any further comments? All right. See none. Sam, why don't you go ahead and call a roll?
Okay. So this is a roll for SB 816. No.
Yes.
186.
186.
I'm sorry, SB 186. My apologies. Senator Maroney?
Yes.
Representative D'Agostino?
Yes.
Representative D'Agostino, I did not see you. Can you repeat your motion?
Yes.
Thank you. Senator Fonfara? Representative Gibson?
What did he say?
Senator Witkos?
Senator Witkos votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano,
Rutigliano votes yes.
Representative Ackert,
Representative Eckert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes no.
Senator Bradley,
No Bradley.
Representative Candelaria,
No Candelaria.
Pass for now.
Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin,
Senator Austin votes in the affirmative.
Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes no.
Senator Winfield,
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Representative Winkler,
Representative Winkler votes no.
is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the roll, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Have a motion for Senate Bill number 693, an act concerning changes to consumer protection statutes, JFS. This is LCO number 5685. These are DCP technical revisions requested by the department. I'd ask members to support it. Any comments?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second,
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Chairman.
any comments? We have a motion and a second. Thank you. Jump the gun. See none. Sam, could you call the roll, please?
Real quick, who seconded that motion?
That was Representative Candelaria, I think. Thank you.
Okay, so this is a motion to JFS SB 693, LCO number 5685. Senator Maroney,
Senator Maroney votes yes.
Representative D'Agostino,
Yes.
Representative, I didn't see you. Can you?
Yep. Yes.
Thank you. Senator Fonfero, Representative Gibson, Senator Whitkos,
Whitkos votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano,
Rutigliano votes yes.
Representative Eckert,
Representative Eckert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Bradley, Representative Candelaria,
Representative Candelaria votes yes.
Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin,
Senator Austin votes in the affirmative.
Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes yes.
Senator Winfield,
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Representative Winkler.
Representative Winkler votes yes.
Is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the roll, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Mr. Chair, could you just clarify, are you holding votes open?
Yes, we will be leaving votes open, but only until the Senate goes into session, which is, I believe, at 11. So I know our staff has made members aware, and I'd ask them to do so again. And some members have reached out to me, but we will leave votes open, but only for a short period of time. Have a motion to approve Senate Bill number 893, an act concerning consumer privacy. This is JFS LCO number 5755.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second. Is there a second? Senator Maroney seconds.
Second.
There you go. Senator, do you want to summarize briefly?
Yes, this is a consumer data privacy bill. It is based on the Virginia law that has been passed and signed into law. It gives consumers the right to access their data, the right to correct the data, the right to delete the data. It requires privacy policies to be posted on websites. It requires controllers or businesses that control at least the data of at least 100,000 residents of Connecticut to assess the security of their data. And it gives the Attorney General the right to enforce provisions in the law. This is something that we have been working on over the last year. I've had several meetings with representatives from industry as well as with the Attorney General's office. And we will be continuing to work on this as other states have privacy laws, Washington, but also the state of New York. And so we want to do our best to ensure interoperability within those states and keeping the definitions in line.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions on this bill?
Chairman, I want to thank Senator Maroney for his hard work on this bill. I know that this subject matter has been around for a while. We had a couple different versions of bills, and I think this is something that we can all get behind. I am a little disappointed, to be honest with you, that the state of Connecticut is exempt from this. You know, if we're going to impose things, I think we should have put it upon ourselves as well. You know, lead by example. But without that, that said, I am supporting the bill today, and I want to thank the Senator for all his hard work on working on this. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Cheeseman.
Yes, and I just want to echo Senator Witkos's words. I know Senator Maroney has worked very hard on this, and I think certainly on this reading has avoided many of the worst problems in the California bill. And I think this is, as he said, this is a work in progress. We have yet to see anything come out on the federal level, but I applaud his efforts and thank him for attempting to achieve what I think is some good consensus on this. So thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative. See no other comments. Sandra, go ahead.
Okay. So this is a motion to JFS SB 893 LCO number 5755. Senator Maroney,
Senator Maroney votes yes.
Representative D'Agostino,
Yes.
one more time.
Yes.
There we go. Senator Fonfara, Representative Gibson, Senator Whitcos,
Whitcos votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano,
Rutigliano votes yes.
Representative Ackert,
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Bradley, Representative Candelaria, Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin,
Senator Austin votes in the affirmative.
Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes yes.
Senator Winfield,
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Representative Winkler.
Representative Winkler votes yes.
Is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the roll, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. We have a motion for Senate Bill number 895, an act concerning changes to various pharmacy statutes. This is JFS LCO number 5754.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Senator. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator Maroney. Senator Maroney, I'll ask you to summarize again, please.
Yes, so this bill is actually a collection of changes to the pharmacy statutes. First, it allows for automated prescription dispensing machines in nursing homes. They are currently utilized in hospitals, but this would allow their use in the nursing homes. It allows for a needle exchange pilot program in New Haven, which is basically a vending machine. And thank you to Senator Whitcos for his work on that and working with the advocates to tighten up that language, that it'll have a locked box for disposing of a locked and secured box for disposing of needles. It changes the requirements of notification doctors from pharmacists. One of the things we've heard is they were required to notify a doctor every 30 days, even if they hadn't met with the patient. So it does clarify that. Update the methadone. You have to update the prescription drug monitoring program when someone takes methadone from a clinic. I think Representative Rutigliano can elaborate on that, and I thank him for his work on that language. It also, one thing we found out is that veterinarians had to report into the prescription drug monitoring program, and it exempts veterinarians. They do not have to report insulin, glucogen, diabetes, and diabetic ketoacidosis, don't ask me what that is, devices anymore into the prescription drug monitoring program.
Thank you. Representative Rutigliano.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Listen, at the risk of having a bit of a love fest, I wanted to take a moment and thank Senator Maroney for his willingness to adjust the bill that he worked so hard on. I believe that the reporting of methadone into the drug monitoring program will go a long way in helping during the opioid crisis, the addiction crisis. Many of the advocates asked for it. The doctors weren't in favor of it. So his willingness to listen and do that, I'm very appreciative, and also helping out the vets. I thought I wanted to take a moment and just recognize the senator for his willingness to work openly on this bill. So thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further comments or questions? All right, seeing none. Mr. Clerk, can you call the roll?
This roll is for JFS SB 895, LCO number 5754. Senator Maroney,
Senator Maroney votes yes.
Representative D'Agostino,
Can you see me?
yes.
Yes.
Senator Fonfara, Representative Gibson, Senator Wickos,
Wickos votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano,
Rutigliano votes yes.
Representative Ackert,
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Bradley, Representative Candelaria, Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin,
Senator Austin votes in the affirmative.
Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes yes.
Senator Winfield, Representative Winkler.
Representative Winkler votes yes.
Is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the roll, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Can we have a motion for House Bill number 5303, an act concerning a study of predatory telemarketing practices? This is JF.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. Second by Senator Maroney. We've heard a lot about this issue. We ended up doing this as a study only because, again, there's a lot of overlap with federal law here, and we didn't want to just dive into the deep end of the pool head first without looking at this further with both AG's office and DCP, but what they reasonably can do to regulate these calls, many of which emanate from out of state. So we'll hopefully get a quick turnaround on some input from them, and then have hopefully a bill we can vote on next session. This is not going to be a long drawn out process. So further comments or questions on this bill?
Mr. Chairman, I just want to thank the leadership of this committee for your advocacy for doing this. I know that personally, I hate getting these phone calls. I look at my phone and I go, oh God, if I don't recognize the number, who is it calling me, trying to sell me something or talk about my car warranty? And I know all of our constituents are feeling the same thing. So this is the first step, hopefully, to a successful conclusion next legislative session. So thank you, sir.
Great, thank you, Senator. Further questions or comments? See none, go ahead, Mr. Clerk.
Okay. This is a motion to JF HB 5303. Senator Maroney,
Senator Maroney votes yes.
Representative D'Agostino,
Can you see me?
Mhm.
D'Agostino votes yes.
Senator Fonfara, Representative Gibson, Senator Whitcos,
Whitcoast votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano,
Rutigliano votes yes.
Representative Ackert,
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Bradley, Representative Candelaria, Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin,
Senator Austin votes in the affirmative.
Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes yes.
Senator Winfield, Representative Winkler.
Representative Winkler votes yes.
Is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the rule, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. I know Senator Maroney and Representative Rutigliano have to jump off quickly for their regs review meeting. Hopefully they're back. If we're fortunate enough to be done by then, again, we'll leave the votes open until the Senate comes in around 11. The next bill is House Bill number 6100, an act concerning Department of Consumer Protection Licensing and Enforcement. This is LCO number 5927, not 5865. It's LCO number 5927. If I could have a motion and a second, I'll explain the changes.
So move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Candelaria, seconded by Senator Whitcos. This is a comprehensive DCP bill with various changes that they had requested, and I apologize for the back and forth on it. There was one section in particular that we added late at the request of the Attorney General, and it dealt with our charities. And just for context, they're involved in there's a lawsuit right now challenging our charitable contribution statutory scheme, because there's some Supreme Court case law that actually prevents states from essentially restraining the speech of both the charities and their solicitors. And believe it or not, there's a Supreme Court decision that actually prevents you from requiring the solicitors, for example, to disclose the exact percentage that they may keep versus that goes to the charity. If that sounds familiar, it's because, of course, we already passed the bill proposed by Representative Ackert that required the charities and their solicitors to disclose, for example, their registration number. But we also had included language in there about the percentages that they keep. And we just missed the overlap of these bills. The timing didn't work out, and our original bill was not on the AG's radar. And so when we realized that over the last 24 to 48 hours, it seems clear that what we need to do, and having discussed this with leadership, what we'd like to do is we've now pulled out of 6100 the former Section 11, which was the AG's proposal to revise those charitable contribution statutes to make them constitutionally, to avoid any constitutional problems with them. And what we've asked the Attorney General's office to do is now work with Representative Ackert directly, and we'll merge both of those bills since they're the same subject matter and touch upon the same statutory scheme. And then what I would propose to do, Representative Ackert, is that we would bring your bill out on the floor with a strike-all with more comprehensive amendment, not a strike-all, but JFS language that merges your language with the AG's language so the two are consistent. And we do it that way. So that's why that language is no longer in here. And I'm hoping Representative Ackert agrees that that's a good way to proceed with his bill as well. Representative?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think that's a great opportunity, and I look forward to working with you, anybody on that piece. I would like to comment on the bill after. I think, did we get a motion in a second already on
You
the
did,
bill?
go ahead, yes.
Okay, great, super. So I have two concerns on this legislation. It's very comprehensive. As you said, a lot of work went into this. Well done by the General Law Committee and all the members and the leadership. But the section, I was trying to catch up to your section you were bringing up, but one of the section is the contracting piece. I think it's like 1,230 something lines, section, I want to say 24. I'm trying to get back to it. And that is a couple areas that are concerned in that contract piece. I believe we should have comprehensive contracts between contractors and the homeowners. Absolutely. Section 24 it is. One area that was a concern was the requirement for specifying which license people are going to be on the project, and also a start/end date that's really concerning. And we saw what happened under the last year. And I know that DCP will manage that, I believe, and be reasonable when it comes to that. Those are an area of a concern on the contract. You don't know what happens in life, that you want to have an end date, and next thing you know, you missed that end date, something happens. But so that's one of the areas. And then I had a question regarding the home improvement contractors. They're moving their licensure date up to March for the home improvement contractors, so that they're all turned in at the same time rather than November. I'm sure that's a managing piece by DCP, which is fine. What I find with the Department of Consumer Protection is the lack of communication. So I want to make sure that they understand that they need to communicate this. Not all home improvement contractors are savvy with technology. So I know everybody should have technology. I get it. Need to sign up online. So I will support this out, but I want to talk a little bit more about the contract piece and just making sure that they will have good communications with the home improvement contractors, because there is a fine if you do not. I don't want to see that happen. People going, wait a minute, I just renewed in November. Why am I getting this? And now why am I getting a fine? So maybe a year or two of a lack of fines or something like that. But look forward to more communication on that, Mr. Chair.
That's a good point. Senator Whitcomb, you obviously worked on the home improvement contractor piece as well on your bill.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Representative Ackert, some of that language is a copy of was in the home improvement bill that we already passed. The industry has said that, the department has said that most folks do their renewals in March because they're not as busy in the wintertime, and basically they're getting 4 free months out of this. So they're going to continue that on. So if you expired in November, they're just going to tell you everybody's going to be on the same page and renew in March. And I've been assured by the department that they're going to be doing some outreach to let everybody know about the change in renewal dates.
Thank you, Senator, for that. Thank you, Senator.
Yeah, thank you. And Representative Ackert, I think that's a fair point. I mean, in other areas of license renewal, we don't want people getting a letter a month before it's due and a hard copy letter goes out and then there's a panic. So I'm sure DCP is listening and has heard your concerns, and we will reiterate them again on the floor when this comes up as well. Other comments or questions? Seeing none, go ahead, Sam, please.
Okay. This is a motion to JFS HB 6100, LCO number 5927. Senator Maroney. Representative D'Agostino.
Yes.
Senator Fonfara, Representative Gibson, Senator Whitcos,
Whitcoast votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano,
Rutigliano votes yes.
Representative Eckert,
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Bradley, Representative Candelaria,
Representative Candelaria votes yes.
Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin, Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes yes.
Senator Winfield, Representative Winkler.
Representative Winkler votes yes.
Is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the roll, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. And finally, we have House Bill number 6445, an act expanding economic opportunity in occupations licensed by the Department of Consumer Protection. This is JFS LCO number 5732. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
And a second? I will second it. This is the governor's bill. Again, I mean, there's been a lot of discussion about this. This JFS language reflects some tweaks that the committee made to really indicate that there's been ongoing discussions between the administration and in particular the building trades, who voiced the most concerns with this bill. Of course, even though the licensing in this bill does not simply cover the building trades, but they were the ones that were most concerned about it. And to further those discussions, we've made some changes that we felt really mirrored what they're discussing. In particular, the fact that the test will be required for most people coming into the state, even if they're waiving in. Although I'll come back to that in a second on one issue. And then with respect to the amount of equivalent time in other jurisdictions, we've increased that from 1 year to 4 years. We understand that subject in and of itself is there's ongoing discussions around that. We also want to make sure that the final bill, again, does exempt the spouses of military personnel. The committee does feel strongly that in their case, there probably should still be a waiver for the testing requirement for the military spouses, and we would look forward to the final bill exempting the military spouses from that, and maybe some other tweaks that the parties are willing to make. But the point here is that there have been ongoing discussions, some very significant meetings between the administration and the building trades. They're continuing to work on the bill. We expect them to continue to work on the bill. We expect them to present to the leadership of this committee a final version that everybody signs off on. We don't want to be in a position where there's a final bill where there's just too much disagreement, but the parties have been making progress. The changes we've made in this JFS reflect that progress. And as I said, we expect that there will be further progress before a final bill is called, and I wanted to assure committee members of that. So let me open it up for some comments. Representative Ackert, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I appreciate your comments on this. I cannot understand the 1 to 4 year move. First and foremost, people in the military are typically younger people. Their spouses are a similar age, and they're coming in here with a type of license, and I get it. The trades seem to have a lot of push on holding some of these issues, and it's upsetting. But there's other occupational licenses out there. So if somebody is working diligently to get to that level, they're already typically competent to get to the level of a licensure, schooling, training, whatever it may be. And so if you got somebody coming in here with a non-trade license, say, that comes in and they're typically in their 20s and 30s, they haven't had probably 4 years of experience. And so assistant to the military families, then we might want to rethink that number. Jumping 1 to 4, I don't know. If you said 1 to 2, I'm going to support this out of here, but if it stays at 4, I will be not supporting it on the floor. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Representative Cheeseman. Thank you, Representative Ackert.
Thank you. And to a certain extent, I want to echo Representative Ackert's comments. My main concern, one of my main concerns with this is, of course, the treatment of the military spouses, in that the Department of Defense is now weighing these licensure and reciprocity requirements with decisions they make in terms of investment in military facilities and their decisions going forward. Having lived through BRAC in the early 2000s with the sub base, I think certainly in my part of the state, we need to do everything in our power as the state of Connecticut to continue to be friendly to military families, their spouses, given the rate at which they relocate. So again, I will be supporting this coming out of committee. I think this is a very worthy goal, but I'll be looking very carefully at how this plays out in terms of that military spouse treatment, because to me, this is one of the most critical parts of the bill, and we need to get it right for those families and for future DoD investments in the state of Connecticut. So I appreciate your willingness to keep this going. As I said, I'll be supporting it, but I look for this friendly treatment of military families. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Representative Winkler.
I share the concern for military families, and I'm all in favor of doing something special for them. And I am concerned that the compromises that are being worked out will be not quite rational on a certain level. A lot of compromises sometimes don't make sense. On the other side of the coin, I do think that the standards that we've had all these years for these professions had validity. And the idea that we're going to, in a sense, reduce our standard to the lowest common denominator across the entire country is something that I'm resistant to. I'm hoping that the building trades and the governor will work something out. I'm hoping that we can do something special for the veterans, but I have reservations about the bill where it stands now, and I'm not confident that there will be a compromise that everybody can sign off on. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative. Further questions or comments? I don't see any. Senator Wickos, you all set? Okay, great. All right, Mr. Clerk, go ahead.
Okay. This is a motion to JFS HB 6455, LCO number 5732. Senator Maroney. Representative D'Agostino.
D'Agostino votes yes.
Senator Fonfaro. Representative Gibson. Senator Wickos.
Wickos votes yes.
Representative Rutigliano. Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Bradley, Representative Candelaria,
Representative Candelaria votes yes.
Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amelio, Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Senator Kissel, Representative Luxembourg, Senator Austin, Representative Riley,
Representative Riley votes yes.
Senator Winfield, Representative Winkler,
Representative Winkler votes no.
is there anyone's name who I did not call? And that is the room, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sam. All right, that's it for our agenda. Again, we'll be leaving the votes open until the Senate goes in. Sam, I'd ask Sam and our partisan staff to please contact members who were not here. Some have already reached out to me, but I want to make sure that everybody knows to get their votes in before 11, please, since this is indeed our final meeting. And again, thank you to all of our staff. And I want to thank all of you, the committee members as well. This is another year in a row where we've finished early. We've gotten out really a focused set of bills. You know, we don't do everything that comes to us, but we try to take all the best ideas and make them into committee bills. I really appreciate the efficiency with which this committee operates. We finish early. We have, like I said, a focused set of bills, and we do it in a bipartisan manner. So I really appreciate everybody's efforts in that regard. Thank you. We'll free you up hopefully for the rest of the session, and hopefully see everybody soon in person, God willing. So thank you very much. Any further comments or questions from committee members? All right, we will leave the votes open. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Sam, I missed some votes, so I'm going to stay on to vote on those items.
Okay. 1 minute, let me put everything back open again. Okay. The first vote was to JFS. The first vote was to JF SB 186.
186.
186, yes.
Yep. Enact allowing persons 16 years of age and older to operate mines. Why not? Candelaria votes yes.
Okay. Vote 2 was to JFS SB 693 LCO number 5685.
693.
Oh, I already got your vote for that. You said yes.
Okay.
The third vote was to JFS SB 893 LCO number 5755.
Yes, Candelaria votes yes on that.
Okay. The fourth vote was to JFS SB 895 LCO number 5754.
Let me look at that real quick. I don't remember what that one was about. Candelaria is a yes on that vote.
Okay. The fifth vote was to JF HB 5303.
5-3, and Exodus still be a predatory telemarketing practice. Candelaria votes yes. I think that was the last one that I missed, right?
6 and 7. Check. Yes, that was it. That
All
was
right,
it.
thanks.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, Representative Luxembourg. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm good. I'm doing it. I'm doing well. All right. So there were 7 votes. They separated all the votes into just went into each separate. So I will just go through them all with you. The first vote was to JF SB 186.
Luxembourg, yes.
The second vote was to JFS SB 693 LCO number 5685.
Luxembourg, yes.
The third vote was to JFS SB 893 LCO number 5755.
Luxembourg, yes.
The fourth vote was to JFS SB 895 LCO number 5754.
Luxembourg, yes.
The fifth vote was to JF HB 5303.
Luxembourg, yes.
The sixth vote was to JFS HB 6100 LCO number 5927.
Luxembourg, yes.
And the final vote was to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732.
Luxembourg, yes.
Okay. And that was it.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Hope you have a great day.
You too. Representative Giuliani, I think you're on mute. Mute. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Hello.
I just missed the last vote, number 7. And I am a yes on number 7. We good?
Yep. Got it. And you said yes. You said yes, right?
Good job. I appreciate it. You did very well. You should be proud of yourself. We're happy that you were our clerk.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
Okay.
You're all set. Have a good day.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Senator Whitfield. How are you?
I'm good. I started missing at 8:95.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, that was the fourth vote, and that was to JFS SB 895 LCO number 5754.
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Okay. The fifth vote was to JF HB 5303.
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Okay. The sixth vote was to JFS HB 6100 LCO number 5927.
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Okay. And then the seventh and final vote was to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732.
That's the bill that they were talking about, the governor and the labor working on.
Yes.
Yeah. Senator Winfield in the affirmative. Although I don't know if that stays the same if there's not a deal worked out.
Okay. Okay. So that was the 7th, and that was it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Senator Austin?
Hi, I think you had 2 votes that I didn't participate in.
Yes, 1 second. Yep, so vote 6 was to JFS HB 6100, LCO number 5927.
I vote in the affirmative.
Okay. And then vote 7 was to JFS HB 6445, LCO number 5732.
That's the licensing one.
That was it was an act expanding economic opportunity and occupations licensed by the Department of Consumer Protection. It was the governor's bill.
I will. Were there comments made on the floor relative to the licensing? Do you know?
Representative Ackert spoke about it, and then just some concerns that he had, and then Representative Cheeseman kind of co-signed some of the comments that he made, but I believe those are the only 2 comments.
Did anybody vote no on this one?
1 voted no, and that was Representative Winkler.
I will also vote no.
Okay. And that was vote 7, and that was it.
Thank you very much, Sam.
You're
Good
welcome. Have a
job.
good day. Thank you.
You too.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. Senator Maroney? I think you're on mute.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good, thank you. All right, so I missed 6100 and 6445.
Yep. So so I had you as absent for HB 6100 JFS LCO number 5927.
Okay.
And how would you like to vote?
I vote yes.
Okay. That was 6. Yep. And then the last vote was to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732.
I vote yes.
Okay. And that was it.
All right. Who's left to vote? Oh, Kathy and Dave Ritigliano. Anyone else?
Senator Austin just voted right before you got in. I still need Senator Fonfara, Representative Gibson, Senator Bradley, Representative D'Amelio, Senator Kissel, and that's it.
Okay, Luxembourg, Representative Luxembourg voted.
Luxembourg already came in. Candelaria will stayed on. I got the rest of his votes.
Good.
And who else did I get? Winfield came in, and I got the rest of his votes as well.
Awesome. Hey, when all the votes are finished, can you just send me the vote tallies on all the bills?
Sure thing. And the email that I sent, the document that had the list that you had for screening, did all that turn out okay?
Oh yeah, that was good. So we'll just need to keep updating it as new things go on the calendar.
Yep, and I can easily just do that, and I'll give you an update whenever I can get to it. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, man. Great job, Sam.
Welcome. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye, Bonnie. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, Senator Maroney.
Bye.
Senator Bradley.
Hey, good morning. How you doing, Mr.
Good.
Clerk? Hey,
I'm
Clark,
good.
Mr. Clark.
I'm good. I was going to say, I see you with the shades.
Yeah, man. I just pulled in. You know, you gotta act like a hot shot while you're up here, I guess, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Okay, so there were 7 votes. They broke up each topic that was on the agenda into just 1 vote for each. And the
Okay.
first one was to JF SB 186.
Senator Bradley votes in the affirmative for that bill.
Okay. The second vote was to JFS is SB 693 LCO number 5685.
Senator Bradley votes in the affirmative for that one.
Vote 3 was to JFS SB 893 LCO number 5755.
Senator Bradley votes in the affirmative for that one.
Vote 4 was to JFS SB 895 LCO number 5754.
Senator Bradley votes in the affirmative.
Vote 5 was to JF HB 5303.
Senator Bradley votes in the affirmative.
Vote 6 was to JFS HB 6100 LCO number 5927.
Let me check my notes. I think that's one that I'm. Okay, no. Senator Bradley let me get back on the screen here. Senator Bradley votes in the affirmative.
Okay. And then the 7th and final vote was to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732.
Now, what happened to 6445 HB 6445? Did that not? Yeah.
Okay. So that was the governor's bill. It was enact expanding economic opportunity in occupations licensed by the Department of Consumer Protection.
So that's a separate bill.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only vote I vote in the negative for that.
Okay.
And the last bill that you just read me, I vote in the affirmative for that one.
So the previous one, which was HB 6100 to JFS, you said you voted in the affirmative?
Correct.
Okay. And then vote 7 to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732, you voted nay.
Correct.
Okay. And that was it.
That's it. All right, nice and easy. Nice seeing you, Samuel. Take it easy, man. Don't work too hard.
You too. Let me know where you get those shades from.
All right, absolutely. I'll definitely do that. I'll text you over there, man. Be safe, man. Bye.
Representative Amelia,
Hey, buddy.
how are you?
I just walked out of getting my shot, so I apologize if I'm not coming in clear or I had to get my COVID shot, my first shot. I've been scheduled for this morning, so
No, it's perfectly fine. I'm glad you got your first vaccination.
yeah, me too.
Okay, so so what the committee did was they split up each vote with just each bill that was on the agenda. So I can just run through each of those votes with you real quick. The first vote was to JF SB 186.
Yes, I'm a yes on that, Sam.
Okay. The second vote was to JFS SB 693 LCO number 5685.
Yes.
The third vote was to JFS SB 893 LCO number 5755.
I'm a yes too.
The fourth vote was to JFS SB 895 LCO number 5754.
I'm a yes on that too.
The fifth vote was to JF HB 5303.
I'm a yes, okay. On that.
Okay. The sixth vote was to JFS HB 6100 LCO number 5927.
I'm a yes on that.
And the seventh and last vote was to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732.
Yep, I'm okay with that one too.
Okay. And that was it.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. Also, let me know when you go on vacation next time. I can gladly just, get my suitcase. I'll just like hide in there, the plane, everything will be good.
It probably won't be till next year.
I don't care. It's fine. All right. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, boss. Take care.
Bye. You too. Representative Gibson?
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
All right. So I got your first vote, second vote, third, fourth, and fifth. I don't believe. Oh no, I got your sixth. Wait. Oh no. I'm sorry. My bad. I was looking at absent. I was looking at absent check.
No problem.
Okay, so yeah, and we need to go through all of them. So the first was to JF SB 186.
Can you just can you just give me a brief description or the top?
So the first vote was to JF SB 186, which was an act allowing persons 16 years of age or older to operate rides at amusement parks.
Yes.
Okay. The second vote was to JFS SB 693 LCO number 5685, which was an act concerning changes to consumer protection statutes.
Yes.
The third vote was to JFS SB 893, which was an act concerning consumer privacy.
Yes.
The fourth vote was to JFS SB 895, LCO number 5754, which was an act concerning changes to various private pharmacy statutes.
Yes.
The fifth vote was to JF HB 5303, which was an act concerning a study of predatory telemarketing practices.
Yes.
And vote 6 was to JFS HB 6100 LCO number 5927, which was an act concerning Department of Consumer Protection licensing and enforcement.
Yep. Yes.
And then the seventh and final vote was to JFS HB 6445 LCO number 5732, which was an act expanding economic opportunity and occupations licensed by the Department of Consumer Protection.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And that was it.
All right, Sam. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Enjoy your day.